What's up, YouTube? We are back on Clash Royale, and this is the deck we're talking about today. So I had actually a couple of replays that I wanted to show you guys. I think we're just going to go top to bottom. I was using the anti-log bait deck and like spam cycle deck, and it was really annoying. So I switched back to the Pekka deck I've showed off before, and I immediately got 3 wins and made it to the next league. So I wanted to make this video because Pekka is one of my favorite cards in the game right now. I really like how it works in terms of its mechanics, and I figured this would be a great way to show it off, and also why I think it's very underrated and pretty good in the meta right now, and also I think just will be a good card in the future. Obviously, like with meta changes, we'll see how that goes, but I think just like the base mechanics of it are very strong. So there you go, right there. That's a huge positive elixir trade fully just from my Pekka that you had just seen. And that's another thing as well, is it works really well with the rage spell because it'll take out skeletons and spear goblins, as well as like any firecracker or archers that are damaged. So all of the like little spam stuff that is used to distract the Pekka get taken out by a rage spell, or it has to be damaged first, and then the rage spell also speeds up the Pekka, which is one of the like things to keep it balanced, is that it has a really slow walking speed, so it's like easy to kite and stuff. But yeah, here you go. I mean, we're really just seeing just how effective it is, and he's really holding on for dear life. And at this point in the game, he has lost. I believe he keeps playing a little bit, but yeah, this was just fully from my Pekka. Like this win, really quick. Obviously, ended up getting a 3 crown, but yeah, the ability for the Pekka to start a counter push by just defending something, and then putting like a firecracker behind it, or uh, a rage or something, is really quite good. So let's move on to the next one, and I'll hopefully be able to explain this a little bit better. All right. So yeah, he has a Royal Giant. So this is what I'm saying. So pretty much, they're going to play their expensive card. In this case, it's Royal Giant. Could be a Golem, Goblin Giant, Mega Knight, their own Pekka, whatever. You're going to play your Pekka to counter that, and then you almost pretty much have like a Pekka on the field for free, which is really dangerous for your opponent. So we're just going to see how that comes into fruition here. Shortly, I believe he's about to play his Royal Giant. Yeah, there we go. So here we go. We're just going to drop our Pekka on it right away. And boom. Let's see. Royal Giant gets 1 hit. Royal Giant gets 2 hits. And now we have a Pekka and Inferno Dragon split pushing. And he's kind of just cooked here. So I'm waiting to see which side I want to defend. I end up choosing to defend the Pekka. And then here we go. Like I was saying before, we're going to drop the Rage. It's going to kill off all the Spear Goblins and then leave to Stab Goblins to clean up. And that's 2 Pekka hits on the tower, and it picks up the Spirit Empress. So, yeah, that's really the point. Is like it's so disgustingly powerful that when you catch people off guard or you get immediate value by using it on a counter push, which is always how you should be using it, you shouldn't really be putting Pekka at the bridge to start a push. You can put Pekka at the bridge to defend a push, but it's so incredibly powerful because it just immediately negates whatever push your opponent is sending. Maybe not by itself, it might need some splash support, like I said, with a firecracker or a wizard or something, or maybe even just a spell like log or arrows. And then from there, you just have too much overwhelming offense and they can't handle it. So we're going to see again here soon. Oh, actually, no, I decide to just play this casually since I have such a lead and I don't want to throw it away. Like I was saying before, you really do not want to put a Pekka at the bridge and then get yourself kited and now you're down 7 elixir. The whole point of the Pekka is to use it to get to an unbelievable elixir advantage by just deleting a tank, from your opponent, and then having a full health Pekka walking towards them. It's one of my favorite ways to play the game. I was playing, like I said, I was playing a little bit more chip cycle decks recently, and I was getting really annoyed because I kept losing, frankly. I just don't think that's really in the meta right now, unless you're running like the classic log bait deck, which I just personally don't really want to play. I might give it a shot in the future at one point for a video, but I don't really find that playstyle super enjoyable, specifically log bait. I have nothing wrong with chip cycle, it can be very fun, but log bait I'm not a big fan of, and it seems like right now chip cycle is not very good in the meta. So there we go. We just see it again right at the end of the game. He was just kind of getting desperate there. But that's really the point, is that you can just completely eliminate a huge elixir investment of your opponent with the Pekka, and then be able to use the Pekka yourself. Yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite mechanic in the game, and I think a lot of people sleep on the Pekka. I think it's becoming a little bit more popular. Here we see a Pekka Ditto, but I think a lot of people are really sleeping on it. So here we go. This is what I was saying. This is not how you play the Pekka. So yeah, I think my opponent. I just think he's misplaying, and I kind of said that before. You don't want to reveal it. You want to use it on defense right here, right? If he knew I had Pekka, he would not have dropped Goblin Giant at Bridge. He doesn't know I have Pekka, so he drops he drops Goblin Giant at Bridge. I delete it immediately. It gets no damage, and now I have a nearly full health Pekka. I also defended his Pekka relatively cheaply. Have a full health Inferno Dragon locked on the tower. My Prince is pushing the Pekka forward. That's another fun tech you can use to help counteract the speed of the Pekka. You can just push it with a really fast troop, and that's a 3-star or a 3 crown, just like that. Really quite simple and easy. So there you go. I think it's gonna be a relatively quick video today. I just wanted to show off one of my favorite cards in the game right now and kind of explain why I think it's so good. It's this guy right here, the one and only. I think it's actually a girl. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, I hope that you guys give Pekka a try and try out this kind of play style of counter pushing. It's really fun, and if you do it right, your opponent really has no chance whatsoever. So yeah, give it a shot. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.